The city of Denver ordering a property owner to immediately stop renting out trailers and RVs on his properties. The property owner says he was trying to help solve Denver's affordable housing crisis. But neighbors, well, they have their doubts. Your investigator Brian Moss digging into this story this man is now calling an experiment.
Near one of Denver's scenic golf courses sits a neighborhood brimming with older homes, next door to million-dollar scrapes, jutting up against more modest structures.
That's like a $90 fine or something.
But Craig Arfston says something else that's been happening in this Overland neighborhood in southwest Denver is the last thing the neighborhood needs.
All of a sudden, then you have a neighborhood that really has no rules or sense of order.
You can see one right there, another one right there. We found what he and others are concerned about lies on the other side of this fence. Another one over there. Trailers, mobile homes, and RVs that we also found somewhere else. All of them appearing in ads on Airbnb. These trailers and RVs were being marketed as Denver rentals, each for about $700 a month. They were sitting in the backyards of rental homes, all owned by one man.
Just rent them out.
Kevin Dixon is a major property owner in Overland Park. Property records showing he owns or co-owns 17 rental properties, and on many of them, a trailer or RV being rented out.
I'm a developer trying to make money, so I wouldn't call myself a philanthropist, but I was trying to help solve a bigger problem of affordable housing.
I can't afford anything out here.
Being rented out to people like Josh Quinn, who works for minimum wage but says he's essentially homeless.
It's impossible to find anything under $1,000 that, you can make. Like it's until I found this place.
Josh, who also works for Kevin Dixon, says living in one of Dixon's low-cost trailers, paying about $600 a month, was the only way he could survive.
This is the only thing that's kept me from being homeless in this past year.
I remember telling several of the city council members.
But Craig Arfston, an advocate for Overland, says drawing more homeless people to this area was degrading a neighborhood that already hosts one of the city's micro-communities, which consists of 60 tiny homes housing people who were living on the street. So Arfston filed complaints with the city over using all these trailers to house the homeless. And last month, the city slapped Dixon with a dozen cease and desist orders, saying mobile homes and RVs cannot be used as accessory dwelling units, and ordering Dixon to take down the Airbnb ads and remove all those campers. Did you think that maybe you were helping the homeless situation in Denver by doing this?
Yeah, but it was more of an experiment for me to learn, and sure enough, I was helping the homeless.
Dixon said he'd been doing this for years, but will comply with the cease and desist orders and remove all the campers. Arfston believes the practice continued for so long because less affluent neighborhoods like Overland are seen as a dumping ground and get little attention.
And if there's 14 people in this community renting trailers illegally against the Denver zoning code, you don't know who these individuals are. They're not part of the community. It's not a sense of community. It's not right. I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado first.